Opens and closes.
Right. Just test speed. Okay.
Checking your clearance lights. You should have 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's the clearance light, the little lights up there. Okay.
And then you should have a matching reflector.
All right.
3.
All right. Reflector.
Your windows should be in good condition.
All right. All right.
DOT reflective tape.
Okay.
This is your DEF port. Cap should be on.
Yeah, what DE, what does it stand for?
DEF is diesel exhaust fluid.
Okay.
It's added, it's mixed with the diesel to help it run better.
Okay, diesel exhaust fluid. All right.
Here you have another emergency exit.
Emergency exit.
With DOT reflective tape.
All right.
You have your diesel fuel port. Make sure it's closed.
Okay.
And there's no leaking. There's no fuel leaking.
Okay.
When you come to this area, checking under here, you can see the drive shaft.
The drive shaft.
And the exhaust pipe.
And exhaust pipe.
Check to make sure they're in good condition, not damaged,
okay,
broken. You're also looking at the frame, this long piece that goes from front to back.
Right.
Make sure it's in good condition.
Okay.
Now when you're back here, you still have to talk about your suspension and brakes. But you can't see all of it.
Right.
You just have to remember it.
Okay.
So you can see your leaf spring hanger. And you can see part of your springs. In the back, see your spring hanger.
Spring hanger.
You can see your shock absorber.
Shock absorber.
And if you look closely in there, you can see the airbag.
Okay.
That's part of your air suspension.
The airbag air suspension.
Right back there.
Okay.
That black ball.
Right, right. Okay. The airbag suspension.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And for your brakes, it's just like the front. Your air hose, ABS line, brake chamber, push rod, slack adjuster, your drum, and your shoes.
That's for the front brakes. That's for all the brakes.
That's for all the brakes.
Right, right, right. I got you.
But you can't see them.
Right. But
you don't want to come by here and say you're not checking your brakes.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so for your tires, it's mostly the same as the front, except there's a few differences. Here in the back, it can be 2/32. Can be retreads. If you have 2 tires, they got to be like 2 to 3 inches apart.
Okay.
But again, the sidewall, seal, the rims, the lug nuts, the axle seal, same as the front.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Now this one I can tell is on a little bit.
Oh.
That school bus sign.
See it?
Yeah.
Oh, the school bus sign. Okay. Yeah.
So again, you start at the top, you get your clearance lights, you get your school bus sign, and your warning light.
Clearance lights. Okay.
Emergency doors marked. Check your windows. Fall back to the seal. Your hazard light.
Okay.
Your brake light, tail light, backup lights. And these are your license plate lights.
Okay.
Reflectors. Going to check the door. Make sure it latches.
Okay.
Check the seal on it. Nothing underneath.
Okay. How's it working?
This is the tailpipe.
Tailpipe.
Secure. Don't really have to mention the bumper. You could just say the bumper's in good condition.
Okay.
Now, The inspector may say, don't worry about this side.
Oh, okay.
He may say, that's good, you're done.
Okay.
Or he may say, or she, or whoever it is, all right, tell me about this side. Or they may say, what's different over here?
Oh, okay.
And then you can say, well, I'm checking my stop bars.
Uh-huh.
They're securely mounted.
All right.
You check both of those. You've got another door over here.
Mm-hmm.
They may ask you to check down here again.
Right.
But probably not.
I really say. Okay.
Just be prepared for whatever they want. You may have to mention down here. The fuse panel.
Oh, okay. That's the fuse panel.
The battery door.
Okay.
No corrosion. Nothing damaged.
Secured.
And it's securely closed.
Okay.
And you can mention your door again. All intact. Sign it. Seals.
Okay.
It's in good condition.
Is this more of an emergency door or?
Well, some buses load students on
Oh,
the side.
okay. Depends what side of the street you're on,
Yeah.
right? All right. Yeah, I really see it like that. That's why. Okay. All right. Okay.
So that's pretty much what the outside is all about.
Okay. I'm gonna drill it. I'm gonna be drilling it in my head.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
just keep practicing.
Yeah. Like I said, I took the similar test in 2008. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also mention splash guards.
That's a flash guard?
Splash guard.
Oh, splash guard.
Or mud
Okay.
flap, you can call it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That one's kind of broken off, but.
Yeah. That's on both sides? Okay.
So
Splash guard.
when it comes to this inspection, they give you a point for everything you talk about.
Okay.
So if you mention it, just tell them what you're checking. Usually if you say it's not cracked, it's not damaged, or if it's got fluid in it, you might say it's not leaking.
Right.
Those kind of things.
Okay.
That's basically it.
Right. Okay. All right.
Lights are working.
Okay. So this is an emergency door ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have to open this or?
Yeah, if you were checking this side, you would.
Okay. All right. Okay. Step wheel light. Okay.
Your handrail is secure. The steps, they don't have any debris on them.
Nice and clear.
No dripping hazard. Solid. You got your fire extinguisher,
Secure.
skinned and charged. You can mention your flashlight, cleanup kit,
Yeah.
your first aid kit. Got a fire blanket.
Okay.
This is your inspection record.
Okay.
You got your seatbelt cutter.
Okay.
And in the back, you have your warning triangles.
Okay.
You want to make sure you have how many of those?
Oh, is it 2 boxes? I
One
forget.
box.
Okay.
There should be 3.
Three, at least 3. Okay. At least 3. Okay, I gotta
So
remember
in
that.
this section, you want to check your seats. So you're checking to make sure they're secure.
Okay.
You're also checking to make sure your seat belts are secure. And I don't know if they want you to check all these or not. But
Right.
you might have to check that. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll put.
So you got all your seat belts
Mhm.
working.
These three.
Your seats are secure.
It's a bulb. I don't know where that came out of.
This one you want to check, and it's comes back up.
Oh, okay. Secured, okay.
Okay, so you're checking your exit lights.
Mhm.
You got 2 of those. So how many exits do we need to check?
Oh, it's that. What, my emergency exit or just all
Yeah,
exits?
emergency exit.
That's 2? No, it's right. Got one here, too, though. Counting these?
So let's count them off. We got 1, 2,
2, 3, and 4. Because I see 1, 2,
1,
3, another cylinder, and 4. Emergency exit or
4.
just. Oh, the window. Okay, yeah, okay, I got
5,
you. I got you.
6,
Right.
7,
Okay.
8, and the 2 service doors are also emergency exits, so you have a total of 10.
Oh, okay. All right.
So if you have an exit, you want to make sure they got a sign,
Right.
they got instructions on how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
The alarm goes off, and they open and close.
Okay.
Because if they're stuck, they're not working.
Right.
So
Okay.
the inspector may say, okay, that's good. Or they may say, check all of them.
Okay.
You just don't know.
You open this one to see how it works? This right here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so these are a little harder to put back together,
Oh, okay.
but you have to,
Because they make you check it, right? It depends.
I would say, this is how I would do it. I would say, well, I would just ask him, do you want me to check this?
Oh, okay. All right.
Because these are a little harder to get seated back,
Oh, okay.
but
I see what you're saying.
you
Okay.
can open this here, and this will push up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd rather not open it because it's kind of a hassle.
Okay, yeah, no, I just want to get a little example. Okay. Okay. All right.
So you're checking your seats, your seat belts, and your exits.
Okay. We're going to check. Oh, that one, we already checked that one, right? Not from the inside, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, so you would check all of these.
Right.
Unless they tell you you don't have to.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, each of those you want to check.
Okay.
And for your triangles back here, you want to make sure that you're checking those. You got 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
These are a little hard to get to, but yep, there's 3.
Okay. And this one right here, right?
Yeah, that's another exit.
Mm-hmm. So just lift up like this.
Mm-hmm. And then push out.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
And then like this one here. This one has a switch.
Oh, okay. Oh, it can only close by doing that. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So that's the only way that opens it? Because you said kids come on the board too. So this way it opens there too?
You can work it this way.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right.
But for an emergency, if there was an emergency,
Right.
flip this switch and you can push and get out.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right. Okay.
And then this is an emergency exit as well,
Okay.
but it works just, like this.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay.
checking the outside. The tester may try to trick you and say, is there anything else you want to check? Activate your amber lights.
Okay.
And they'll make sure they are working. And then your red lights and your stop bars.
Okay.
Make sure they're working.
Okay. Okay.
That's part of checking all your lights.
Okay. When you check the amber lights, do I gotta get out and show them that it's on, or?
Well, okay. So when you're checking the outside, the inspector is going to be walking with you,
Right.
and you're checking your lights to make sure they're all working. Okay. When you're ready to finish, and I apologize, I forgot to mention this.
That's all right. That's all right.
They may say something like, is there anything else you want to check?
Right.
And you would say at that point, could you help me check my warning lights or your student lights?
Oh, okay. All right, I gotta remember that.
And then you'll come in, turn your master switch on, activate your ambers, and then he'll give you like a thumbs up or something like that.
Okay.
And then he may say, check your reds, and you're gonna open your door, and then he would check them and say, thumbs up, everything's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What does, I know this is amber lights, but what does, okay, that means, okay, but this is just the amber, period.
Yeah,
the orange
this
light.
just warning lights.
You're right, okay, I see what you're saying, all right.
But they don't work unless your master switch is on.
Okay.
So you're going to turn on your master switch, and then your ambers.
And that also works the stop sign too?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember that.
So, and this one up here, this is your school bus sign, the destination sign.
Okay.
And then you'll also want to check your radio, check your seat belt.
The school bus sign stay on at all time?
Yeah, you just leave that one
Okay,
on.
all right.
Leave your headlights on. Leave
Okay.
your four-ways on. Leave your school bus on. You're going to check your heaters. I'll turn this off for a minute. Working. 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 Defrost is working. You also have your defrost fans are working. You also got your dome lights
Okay.
are working. And I don't see a strobe light on this one, so don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So now we're checking. The steering wheel can have no more than how much? 2 inches of play.
2 inches in play?
Yeah. You don't want it loose.
Oh.
You want it to respond when you're turning.
Okay.
Nothing loose. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hold on. So when you let it go, it's supposed to. Oh, you got to hold it to the. Wait a minute.
No. So when you're holding it, just kind of wiggle it,
Yeah.
and it should be no more than 2 inches.
Oh, okay. Oh, cause it like. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just
I see what you're
see
saying.
it like this.
Right.
Should be no more than.
Till it's just okay. I see what you're saying. All right. No more than 2 inches. Okay.
Check your horn. Check your wipers and washers. Check your windshield and your mirrors. Properly adjusted and not broken or missing or cracked. Check your gauges. My air pressure is up to 120. Speedometer's at 0. Engine is not too hot. It's in normal range. My fuel should be over
Half, at least half.
over half, right. DEF is full. Oil pressure is normal.
What's the DF again? Oh, that's the diesel exhaust fuel.
Yes.
Okay. And what's this right here?
That's your air gauge.
That's the air gauge. It should be always at 120 or?
Yes. They're full when they're at 120.
Okay, I gotta remember that. Okay.
And your DEF is here. It should be 1/2 or full. And it's hard to read here, but your voltage is on here too for your battery.
Okay.
It should be between 12 and 14.
12 or 14 battery power. All right.
This is reading 13.9. So that's perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, I think we've covered everything except your brake checks. So now we want to check our air brakes.
Okay.
So to do that, I'm going to turn this off. And in this case, we have to turn the engine off. Turn it back to run.
You want me to press the stop sign? I mean, the back? Because...
I think we'll be okay.
Okay. All right, all right.
Now I want to look at my gauges. Now I'm going to release the parking brake. That's why we need our wheels chalked. So the bus won't roll. Because I'm in neutral, the parking brake is released. So now I'm going to put my foot on the brake and I'm watching my air gauge, and I should lose no more than 3 PSI in 1 minute. So looking at my gauge, checking my watch, no more than 3 pounds in 1 minute, which isn't much. And I can see that it's holding steady, it's not losing air. So that's checking out. So now I'm going to check my low pressure warning system. So I'm going to push on the brake. It's working.
What else does that mean? Okay.
And this should come on around 60 PSI. That tells me that as the driver I need to pull over and stop. Because your spring brake is automatically going to come on when the pressure gets down to 20.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to check that now.
Is it a neutral or? Okay.
Yes. And it's working. So now I can start the bus again. And there's a switch over here, and it's called high idle. Turn that on, and that'll help you build up pressure in your air tanks. So now I'm going to turn the wheels back to center. At this point, when the tanks are full, you have to remove the chocks from the back tire because we're going to do our brake test.
Oh, okay.
So my low pressure warning is off now. And as soon as I get up past 90, I'm going to put the wig-wag back up. And at 120, at 100 the governor will cut in. At 125 the governor will cut out. And that's when you hear the release of air.
Oh, okay.
Tanks are full. Turn off my fast idle. Now I'm going to check my parking brake. I'm just going to drop it into gear or low gear. And it's holding.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to check my service brakes. So I'm going to release the parking brake. Roll forward. Stop. It's supposed to use up about 50 feet.
Oh, okay.
But we don't have a lot of room here. I'm going to move it back. And we're checking to make sure that the brakes are working. They're not rolling to one side.
Right. Okay.
And you're done.
Okay. I'm definitely studying. I'm gonna definitely study it. I definitely picked up a few things though.
So did they give you a book to study from, or a,
Yeah, they gave me a book too.
okay,
They gave me a book too. I'll have to re-drill my head, you know.
chapter 11 or section 11 deals with pre-trip,
Okay.
and that will kind of break it down for you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
All right.
I'm sure you'll have no problem with it, but it just takes a little practicing,
Yeah.
a little studying.
Yeah, 'cause they said I could come back next week for a little bit more training. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to do that. But yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm gonna get it though.
Okay.
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 All right.
Yeah, I have no doubt you'll do
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
But it's kind of remembering this air brake part is kind of critical because that's one of the most. That's where they might fail someone.
Yeah.
If they don't get that part right.
Yeah.
If you miss talking about your mirror bracket, not so much.
Right. Some of the crucial things.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Okay.